Struggling with the impact of coronavirus in your hospitality and leisure business? Well, watch on. As business accountants, my team and I spend all day long helping business owners on their journey. And over the last sort of 18 months, you can imagine if you've been following the channel or any of these videos for any sort of time, you'll know we've spoke about loads of different grants and announcements over the last period to help small businesses. And actually, it's been fairly quiet. But they have announced just before Christmas that there was an extra, very tiny, relatively tiny anyway, grant for the hospitality and leisure businesses effectively who have premises. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. So there's some little bit of good news there. So before I get into it, if you like these type of videos, make sure to click the subscribe button below so you get notified whenever we release more just like this one. So what is the good news? Well, the good news is that if you are in the business rate system before the 30th of December, so effectively if you've got premises, you're signed up, they want their business rates off of you, even if you're not necessarily paying any because you get small business rate relief, if you're in the system and would normally be paying them, then you're potentially up for this grant. Now, the way it works is that it's distributed by the local councils. So if you had business rates grants previously, you'll know this kind of system. Your local councils are the ones that are issuing it. They've got guidance. If you go onto their websites, they'll have the information of how you go and get it. But in terms of how much you could get, it depends on your rateable value of your business. So if you want to know what that is, have a look at your business rates bill and it will show it somewhere on there. It shows your rateable value. And based on that value, tells you what you're going to get. So it's quite straightforward. If it's under 15,000 rateable value, you're going to get £2,667. If it's somewhere between 15k and 51k, you're going to get £4,000. And if it's over 51k, you get 6,000. So those bigger businesses with bigger premises will get the bigger one, and the smaller businesses will get the smaller one. That's how it's worked. Very similar with other grants that they did like this. Now, in terms of whether you're eligible, as I say, you've got to be in the business rate system at the 30th of December. You've got to be in business. And quite importantly, you've got to be offering the majority of your sort of in-person services at that premises. So, you know, if it's more of just a head office type deal, you might struggle to be eligible. But if you want some more of the full detailed criteria, including what is a leisure and hospitality business, because I think some people sort of swing around the outsides of whether they are actually one of those businesses, you can go to your local authority and they'll have a list. And actually what I'm going to do in the comment section below is I'll link one of the local authorities around here, the local authorities, and they have a really quite a good list of what they class as the kind of stereotypical leisure and hospitality business. But all you do on most of these things is you fill in just an online form and then they'll go and suddenly they'll pay it to you. At the time of recording this video, this is exactly the same as it was with other grants. Some councils have got that form up. Some are saying just apply here for a mailing list and we'll tell you when you can apply. So some of them you can't physically apply, but the deadline for this is quite short. It's going to be around mid-Feb. Again, I'm seeing a bit of fluctuation around the dates, but just say mid-Feb. You've got to have applied by then and they'll have paid it out before the end of Feb straight into your bank. So it is relatively quick. And again, depending on how the councils have been, some people have the money really quick, some people might be waiting a little bit longer, particularly if there's a query, but do go apply and tell everybody that needs to know about this because it will be disappearing quite fast. And that's it. If you're in these sectors and you do need help, make sure to get these grants before they are gone. Please do share it with anybody who needs to know this information, and I'll see you in the next one.